Hello, today we're going to talk about lawn care. Um, we're going to talk about some steps in having a good looking yard. Weed eating, cutting your grass, manicuring it, making sure it looks nice. Um, First, we want to talk about how often you cut your grass. Do you cut your grass once a month, twice a month? How often it rains? Um, According to how much it rains, how low you want to cut your grass or how high you want your grass to be before you cut it again. All of those things are very important factors. Um, First, we want to talk about how often you cut your grass. Now, it really depends on you. If you see your grass growing in your doorsteps, of course you want to go ahead and get your grass cut before then. But you want to get it to a level to where it's normal for you, that is not too high and that is not too low. You want to think about when you go, the ladies that go to the nail shop. Once you get your nails clipped and trimmed, you don't want them so low that they're clipping at the meat. Well, the same way with your grass. You don't want it cutting too low where you're cutting the dirt and you're dulling your blade. So that's very important with manicuring your grass and knowing how high and how low to cut it and how often to cut it because those things are key. Also, you want to know who's cutting it. So if it's you cutting it, or if it's a contractor. Now, if you have a contractor or a neighborhood personnel that come by and cut grass, and that's what they do for the summer and for a living, they know how often it should be in between them cutting your grass and the next person. And then if it's you, then obviously, yes, you know, when you looking at the grass and it's getting a little high or the weeds are a little high, you want to make sure you get out there and cut the yard. Same thing with weed eating and trimming. Now, no, you don't have to trim every time you cut the grass, but you do want to get that nice, good trim the first time you cut the grass. Once you get out there and weed eat first, come back and cut the grass with your push mower, zero turn, whatever you have. And then you can get out there and get that good trim on those bushes and those trees that you want to get done. Also, on how to dress up your yard. Now, a lot of people use statues, little ornaments that they get from the convenience shop, and a lot of people use mulch to highlight their flowers, to boost in the color of their flowers and their bushes. And those are really beautiful things. And then a lot of people use light fixtures. Now, light fixtures are not so much glamorous in the day. It looks nice, don't get me wrong, but it's mostly for the night. When you're looking at that way that you've lined up those lights to go around the perimeter of your yard. So it looks really, really nice. A lot of people have gazebos and archers, well, rose archers in their yards or in their area where they go and the flowers are and they're able to dress up that area, making your yard look nice no matter what you do to it. It's how you want it. Now, yes, we look at those in the magazines and we maybe look at our neighbor's yard, but your yard is your yard and you want it to look the best. Um, Taking time and actually looking at your flowers and trimming them and pulling the weeds out is a little time, a little tender loving care, a little TLC. They say is that's all it needs, and you'll see the difference because your flowers bloom a whole lot beautiful. Those buds that's on your vegetables or on your fruit trees, they are a whole lot bigger. So we want to make sure that we're giving our yard a whole lot of TLC. And then some people have to water their grass, like those in Arizona. They literally have to water their grass in order to make it grow. And then our last thing is insect control. We're looking at our ants and our bugs and our fleas and our worms. Putting out that poison after you get through cutting that grass makes a world of difference. Now, we don't want those to make the brown spots, but we do want to make sure it makes a world of difference once we put them out. In conclusion, again, having a good looking yard is all about manicuring. It's all about knowing how you want your yard. Using those key few things that I told you, I think it'll again make a world of difference. So let's get out there, have great, beautiful yards, and love on those flowers, trim those bushes, and again, make your yard look beautiful. It's your yard. Thank you. Bye.